Today, I am going to be sharing with you one of the DIYs that has helped my hair grow longer, thicker, and fuller. Okay, this is a hair growth butter that you need, girl. First off, we are going to start with Moringa. I love Moringa. I cannot begin to say the benefits of Moringa. It is a powerhouse of nutrients. Next is black seed oil. I'm going to be using this to infuse to get Moringa oil. Okay, black seed oil is like able to reduce hair loss to up to 76%. This oil has mind-blowing hair growth properties that it is absolutely crazy, you guys. So go ahead and put that together and then mix well until the Moringa powder dissolves into the black seed oil. After that is done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add another oil. Okay, this is an oil that I infused some time back. It contains rosemary, also moringa, hibiscus, and lots of great herbs. Okay, it contains like 4 herbs. You don't necessarily have to use this oil. If you don't have the oils that I'm using, you feel free to use whatever works great for you, but these oils are bomb and you absolutely need them. Okay, so after you add your oils, go ahead and mix everything until it is well dissolved and then put it in the double boiler. I actually put it on hot water and then I set that aside. Next, I'm going to be going ahead to add my butters. Okay, first butter is Shea butter. This Shea butter is made in Ghana, from the northern region of Ghana. It is pure, unrefined, handmade Shea butter that contains all the necessary nutrients that you can probably find in Shea butter. It is a soft butter that is going to give our butter that nice skin feel and that softness. It is great, packed with antioxidants that is absolutely great for your hair. Next is cocoa butter. You guys are going to see how hard it is for me to scrape this cocoa butter because it is an extremely hard butter. It is going to give our butter that hold, that thickness that we need, and it also contains great nutrients of its own, packed with antioxidants, hair growth properties that are great to moisturize your hair for days. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of that. Mind you, I'm not actually using any oils. I have done this so many times that I actually know how much to use to get the perfect combo. Next is castor oil. I love castor oil because it is great for my hair. You guys, like, I cannot necessarily live without this oil because it is so great for my hair. It contains mind-blowing nutrients. It promotes hair growth, but it is much more on the thicker side. So putting it in butters like this always helps me to get all the nutrients because I can't use it directly on my scalp. So go ahead and melt everything together. After all of that is melted together, we are going to go ahead and add the moringa oil that we've made with the black seeds to our butters. But we cannot do that directly because the oil contains powders that are going to stain our oil. So we're going to go ahead and sieve out all of the powders that are in there. Okay, so use anything that works best for you. I'm actually using a handkerchief, y'all. It's a handkerchief. So I'm using that to sieve out the powders. I let it sit for a while, but it wasn't going as fast as I wanted it to. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hand to, squeeze out all of that good moringa oil. And the green color is amazing. Like, when you want natural colorants for your butters, using herbs or stuff that contains natural colors like green, hibiscus for red and pink is absolutely great. And sorry about that little black thing flowing there. It's like I threaded my hair, so that's what it is. So next, I am going to be using this butter that I made recently. Why I'm using this is because it contains Indian hemp. Okay, and Indian hemp, I believe, is great for hair, and I am trying to incorporate it into my natural hair regime. And then after that, I'm going to give you feedback as to how it has helped my hair. But so far, it's going so good. So I'm going to go ahead and stir that into the oil. The oil is still hot, so that is why I put it in at this time. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, go ahead and whip everything. We need to whip air into our butter. I put it in the fridge. I left it to solidify, and after that I am back from the fridge and I am whipping with my whisk. You need to incorporate air into your butter so that it can stay glowy and fluffy. I don't know if you guys love that nice skin feel from a butter. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I whipped it for about 10 to 15 minutes because the key to this is if you whip your butter for a longer period of time, then there is more air incorporated into your butter so that it does not, thicken or melt over time. Although the temperatures at your place are going to affect this, but whipping it for a longer period of time is definitely going to help it to stay the same consistency if your weather is not too cold or too warm. So after everything is done, just look at that. Take a minute, admire the butter. Just look at it. Look at how glowy it is. Just look at how free flowing it is. Look at how soft it is. And it is not also looking good alone. It is packed with mind-blowing hair growth, hair thickening nutrients that are great for your hair. This is the part that I absolutely love, playing with my beautiful homemade DIY butter. It gives a feeling of satisfaction, like you've been able to make this all on your own and it turned out so great. That feeling of satisfaction is just mind-blowing. So what I am doing is I'm adding vitamin E to ensure that my butters and my oils do not go rancid. You do not need to add a preservative because this butter does not contain any water, so no preservative needed. You can also add any essential oils to smell amazing, but I am skipping that because I'm okay with the smell already. So go ahead and then package your butter into a container. This is a container that I've used recently. I ran out of the butter, so you can see little pieces at the bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in, and that is the satisfying, mind-blowing, amazing, wonderful, magnificent, gorgeous butter that is going to help you grow your hair long, fast, thicken, and also strengthen your strands. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and I'll see you next time.